So this is how we actually source for our eggs during our daily routine cleanup. You can see actually doing this kind of late. I came back late. This is actually about past 7. So when I'm doing it, you can see these are the eggs I'm discovering as I'm cleaning up the farm. So it's not actually that easy. You got to be very careful with your rubber spoon so that you will not end up breaking the eggs as you are sourcing it out. So for those of us that are also practicing, you can see this watermelon bag. You can see how they have eaten it. So for those of you that are actually practicing this intensive system, you can see how I'm doing it. So this is not actually easy, but I must get the work done. You see, trying to clean the feces. These are the sheets that they are defecating. I must clean them thoroughly, clean the pen. Okay, you can see this one. Now this is the sheet. I'm trying to remove it, and then this is how I keep doing it pen by pen till I finish. But you must make sure you till the soil just as I'm doing. You see, this is another egg here I'm seeing here. This is another set of egg in this clutch. So if you are not careful enough when doing this, you will end up breaking the eggs. So that's why you need to be very careful enough. Not really easy. This is sheet. So as I'm cleaning it, sourcing for the eggs, I'm also cleaning the feces that they have actually defecated in the pen. Not easy, but we got to do the work. We must do it. It's not really easy, but we must do it. It's part of the things. You can see how this one is eating this this one is climbing up. Not really easy. No, it's that you see how I'm removing the sheets then. So take your time, clean it properly, clean it very, very well. That is it. And if you watch very well, you can see that these ones, their sheets are actually green in color, and it's actually because of what I fed them the previous day. And you will still see some that their seed definitely will not be green. So if they eat anything in green, like vegetable, like watermelon, their seed will turn to green. You can see these ones here. These are the seeds, and once they eat like these ones you are seeing here, I fed them with both watermelon and also calcium. That is why most of them, their sheet is whitish in color, like what you are seeing here now. It's whitish in color. So it is because of the calcium they took as well. So that is why you see, and all these things is what I keep talking about, that you don't really need to leave them to build up in the pen. So that is why it's necessary you do your, you see how this place has been messed up. So that is why it's necessary you do your daily routine cleanup to make sure that the place is always clean and comfortable for this nest. See how this one is very agile here. So this one is still laying. You can see the 2 eggs that is laying. So is part of the work. You can see how this play. These ones, they are very whitish. It's the calcium that they took. You can see that is why it is white in color. So if I leave these things here like this, it will build up and then form something else, and it will even attract both flies, both ants, and all those stuffs. That is why it's very important you clean them up so that the place will be neat, and then will also be comfortable. It will make the pen itself to be conducive and comfortable for the snails. You can see this is another clutch I'm seeing here. This one laid 4 in this particular clutch, so you can see how big the eggs are, and it's because they are being fed very well. So you can see. So after we must have sourced these eggs, now we will actually incubate them. So you can have this is another one here. So very careful so that I will not break them. Have to be very careful here. Okay, yeah. And that is why it's good to use a rubber spoon. If it's a metal spoon, you can easily break them. So that is it. Today is actually a good day. Although I have not sourced for egg. For this is the 3rd day now that I have not actually sourced for egg. So that's why the eggs are much like this. And the egg sourcing is not necessarily every day. Sometimes I leave them for like 3 days before I source. Sometimes I do it to 2 days interval, 3 days, 4 days, just depending. Most time if I don't really have time, I'm so tired, I'll just leave it for maybe 2 days time, 3 days time before I can source. So that is how do it. See, I'm tilling the soil. This is how I also till it after everything, so that it will see these ants. So we got to till it so that the soil will also be good for the snail to penetrate and find their way inside it. So after you must have cleaned, you have to take back the mulching material, put them back in the normal way they should be, scatter it again, put them the soil, scatter it, put your mulching very well, scatter it, make sure it covers all the everywhere in the pen. So that is how you get handle your snail egg sourcing and cleaning of the pen itself. It's not really an easy work, but it's actually worth it, because it helps to make sure that checkmate that your mortality don't actually set in, or disease or those stuff. As long as the snail, the pen is well clean, always clean, and all those stuff, so it's hardly for mortality to set in and also diseases.